What's good, Cowboys Nation? We in the off season and things are already happening already. You got Kellen Moore going to the Chargers, and you got Mike McCarthy being our new offensive coordinator. And I gotta give y'all my take on this. Change is always good. If it's not working for 2, 3, 4 years, you gotta switch it up. This window is closing for the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott is getting older. Tyron Smith is getting older. Zach Martin's getting older. Demarcus Lawrence, a lot of those guys. Most of our core players are getting older, and that is extremely important. And with Kellen Moore, we have not gotten it done. That's just what it is. We've put up big numbers year after year. Dak Prescott, the run game, wide receivers, all of that, top 2, top 3 in scoring, that's all good. But what are you going to do when the lights are bright, when everything matters most? That's what it is. You can't freeze up. You can't have your quarterback making bad decisions. It's a lot. Not saying it's just Kellen Moore, but at the same time, the offensive coordinator is very, very important when it comes down to the game of football. So hopefully with Mike McCarthy, he can be able to get this guy right. But like I said before, this window is closing and they have to get it together. Mike McCarthy does have experience being an offensive coordinator, and I'm sure that throughout the year, that's what he really wanted to do, to be honest. But at the same time, he has to lock in, focus, because everybody's going to be watching him now. Get these guys back to what they do best and win games when it really matters most. I think that he's good enough to get it done, but as long as he adjusts and he adapts to what's going on today and going against today's defenses, he'll be fine. Bringing in new wide receivers that can actually get open and know how to run routes, that is going to be very, very important. Running backs, everything. Tight ends, they want to have everything be a collective unit when it comes down to the offense. But the main concern to me is the wide receiver position. He's going to need those guys to get open. Dak Prescott, he's going to need that. So change is always good. You got to change the chemistry. You got to get Dak back focused and trying to get him to do what he do best and see how it plays out. But like I said, he wasn't a bad offensive coordinator. He does dial up good plays. But when he's playing against elite defenses, it's a collective thing. It's the quarterback, it's the offensive coordinator. They are very, very important when it comes down to the quarterback's success. Mike McCarthy has not been an offensive coordinator in the last few years. When it comes down to the NFL, you have to adapt. You have to adapt to certain formations. Defenses are not the same. Things switch up. So Mike McCarthy is going to definitely have his work cut out for him. And I think it's going to be more pressure on him. But if he's the head coach and he's had past experience being an offensive coordinator, there's a chance that it can be able to work out. We'll see how it shakes, but there are no excuses when it comes down to the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott, the window's closing. Demarcus Lawrence, the window's closing. These guys are getting older. Zach Martin, all of those guys. Our core players, they have to step up. And Mike McCarthy, Dan Quinn, they're going to have to put these guys in position so we can take that next step, so we can be playing at this time. That's what it's all about, playing at this time. So if they need to shake some stuff up, I'm cool with it. I'm fine with it. But at the same time, they got to come out there and have a plan. We go out there, try to stay healthy, and get it done. Because Cowboys Nation is tired of it. And I'm not going to be one of those delusional fans. Like, if we're not stepping up to the plate and getting it done, we're just not stepping up to the plate and getting it done. That's what football is all about. We can't be crying like little babies. We got to go out there, figure out what the problem is, and go out there and get it done. And it starts with Mike McCarthy, being the head coach, being the offensive coordinator. Let's see what he got, y'all. So we got to have faith in him. We got to have faith in Dak Prescott. He did have a bad year this past year. It wasn't too good, but we do have to remember he had a broken thumb. A lot was going on. And one thing's for sure, an offensive coordinator, a new offensive coordinator can change everything. And we'll see how it play out. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video. God.